Hey there, Sagittarius, and welcome to your week of September 13th, 2021 general tarot reading. We're just going to rush in and see what we got for you for your general vibe card. For you, we got the Owl Spirit. You see clearly now. So just gaining a bunch of clarity here. Maybe through this week, maybe you've gained that clarity recently. Really seeing the world in what the world or situation or person or something for what it is, or just maybe of yourself as well, seeing what you really taking a hard look at yourself as well, or what you really want in your life too. So I'm digging that. So we're going to get you your spread here in just a moment. But if you're new to the channel, I do a spread here of past, present, future, and an outcome. And if you're going to want to stick around, because I'm going to do clarifiers for all four of those cards, and I'm going to tie everything off with a Moonology card. So you definitely want to stick around for that stuff. So let's see what we got for you here. We're starting things off with the Hierophant. If you're new to tarot, every zodiac sign has a major arcana card that represents them in the deck, and this is Taurus's, the Hierophant. So you may be dealing with a Taurus here in your recent past. You might have Taurus in your chart. If either of those are the case, let me know in the comments below. But the Hierophant is kind of, the Hierophant, I look at him as someone who tells you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, right? You want to hear that, sometimes you just want to hear that things are going to be easy, and that's just how life is, that things are going to be easy, you can get through this, everything's not going to be as bad as you think it is, and all that stuff, and, whatever, right? But the Hierophant's going to tell you that, no, life isn't easy. You got to work hard. You got to, you don't have to kill yourself to really get to what you want, right? To really put the work in that regard. But you kind of have to grind at it and put it in and put in the time, right? Overnight successes don't happen overnight, right? Very much the Hierophant will tell you stuff like that. So I feel like maybe you've encountered someone in your past that's maybe opened your eyes and let you see clearly that, yeah, life maybe isn't going to be as simple and easy as it seems for others, right? Because sometimes, right, especially like here on a platform like YouTube, you find a channel out of nowhere and it's like, wow, this person's got like X number of hundreds of thousands of subscribers or millions of subscribers. And you're like, wow, where did this person come from? I've never heard of them before, right? Yeah, it may seem like that, but they really had to work hard to get to where they're at and really had to put the time in. And the Hierophant's going to say, yeah, they did. And you'd have to do that too if that's what you wanted to achieve in your life. In your present, we got Leo popping in with the Strength card. So again, might be dealing with a Leo, might be having Leo in your chart. Let me know down below if those are the case. But the Strength card just saying focus on your strengths, right? You see this woman here's tamed this lion, and that's pretty impressive, right? Maybe you're a lion tamer, right? Maybe you are. If you are, that's super interesting. Let me know down below. But that's something really powerful, right? They've done something that's incredible and makes them look and is showing that they are incredibly strong here. So I just feel like you need to apply your strengths onto whatever the situation is, right? Really work with that, right? And, maybe that's what you're gaining clarity on is like, oh, I know what my strengths are. So now I'm going to apply them and chase something that I'm passionate about using my strengths. So I'm digging that. Next up is the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is fantastic. Like all the aces, just a really good start in something here. I'm always drawn to this archway here at the bottom. You can see there's some mountains here in the distance. And I always look at that as challenges coming for you in the distance. But if you plan for them and you plan for the challenges that are coming for you, you can overcome them, right? With the Ace of Pentacles, you want more than just one pentacle, right? You want 2 pentacles, you want 3, you want 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? You want all the pentacles. And pentacles aren't necessarily money, but they are physical things in your life, whether that be material things, time, your health being in a very, very wonderful position. The Ace of Pentacles saying plan for it, right? Just really, really plan for it and plan for those challenges and you can get more of this stuff. So I feel like you're planning and, using your strengths to plan for whatever, to really set the seeds for the future that you want to have. And for an overall outcome, we got the Knight of Swords. So start taking action, right? The Knight of Swords is very much pedal to the metal. We're just going to go, right? Look at how much he's full throttle here. He's in a ton of motion. And that's what it's saying for you, is like, if you want to get these things, you want to overcome these mountains here in the distance, you need to take action. You need to start stepping forward and going, right? Because you can't do it from being inactive, from being stagnant, and from sitting, sitting in a position of inactivity and, weakness, right? You need to be strong, take your actions, apply your strengths, and go for it. So I'm digging that. That's awesome. So we're going to get you your clarifiers here. Sagittarius, but before we do, you're going to want to stick around to the end of the video, Sagittarius. I feel like I've been calling you something else this whole reading, but it is Sagittarius's reading. That's who this is for. But thank you for being here, Sagittarius. I hope this has been helping you out. You're going to want to stick around to the end, though, because I'm going to tie everything off with a Moonology card. So thank you again for being here, Sagittarius, and I hope to see you in the rest of this video and in more to come after this. But let's get you your clarifiers before we get on to any of that stuff, all right? Clarifying, the Hierophant is the Queen of Wands. Just very much being nurturing your passions and desires, right? That's what people do. That's what the Hierophant would say. It's like, you want to make this like a job, or make this like a career, or something you're passionate about, something you desire. You need to nurture it and love it and grow it and become someone who is really enthused about it and unashamed of it as well, right? It's all well and good to be passionate about something, but if you're not out, like, you don't need to necessarily be screaming it at people from the rooftops or anything, of course, but you can, just not be ashamed. Like, I remember there was a Magic the Gathering player, and if you don't know what Magic the Gathering is, it's sort of this trading card game that's meant for like teenagers and stuff. But there was a guy who was a pro player at it, and he won like a ton of tournaments. He's so good. And somebody found out that he had a dating profile on like some website or something, but he never mentioned that he was a pro Magic the Gathering player. And a lot of people in the community kind of thought, well, what the hell is that? Like, why are you doing that? Are you ashamed of this? And that's kind of the thing here, is like, if you are ashamed of the things that you're passionate about, the things you desire, and the things that you do in your life, then why would you expect someone like a partner or somebody, or anyone else really for that matter, to respect it and be proud of it and be proud of your achievements, right? If you're not, proud of this stuff and not willing to be like, yeah, this is what I am. Like, I'm a tarot reader for myself, for instance. Like, I'm not willing to tell people that why would I expect people to take me seriously, right? Clarifying the Strength card, we've got the Queen of Swords. We've got two queens here, so that's fantastic. Half of the Empress. The Queen of Swords is all about the truth, though, and being honest. So you need to be honest with yourself. What are your strengths? What are those things that you can really use to help get you to the mountaintop here in the distance? What is that for you, right? So I'm loving that. Clarifying, the Ace of Pentacles is the Knight of Swords again. So that's a really strong message. Whenever a card shows up twice in the same reading, that's just a really strong message. That's like, pay attention, right? So I feel like that's the Knight of Swords saying, like, you need to take action to climb that mountaintop, right? Being inactive and not doing anything, not chasing it, you can plan and, dream until the cows come home, but unless you start taking action, unless you start moving towards those mountains there in the distance, that's all well and good, but it's not going to do nothing. It's fun to dream, but like, it's not going to get you to the top of the mountain by dreaming. Clarifying, the Knight of Swords is the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is fantastic. It can be a card of a comfort zone and trying to get out of your comfort zone, but it's also a card of missed opportunity, which is what I generally see it as. And I feel like you will miss opportunities if you don't start taking action, if you don't start moving forward, right? A lot of what YouTube is, in my experience and in others I've seen online, is trying to put yourself in the right place at the right time and hoping lightning hits you then, right? It's not so much, I'm always being perfect and whatever, right? And I'm this mastermind of something. It's sometimes just I'm putting myself hopefully in the right spot to catch fire and, you know, really go for it, right? Really achieve something amazing here. And I feel like that's kind of what this is here. If you're not taking that action, you're not trying to put yourself in the right place at the right time with all of this, then what's the point, right? Like, if you're just going to sit there and not take any action, you're going to sit there and, you know, daydream and miss the boat and miss those opportunities, then, well, that's what's going to happen. You're going to miss those opportunities and you're not going to get to the top of the mountain. So we're going to clarify all of this. Well, we're not going to clarify all this, but we're going to tie everything off with a Moonology card. Thank you so much for being here, Sagittarius. I appreciate you making it this far. I hope this has been helping out. I hope this has been resonating. I hope so. But let's see what we got for you for your... Oh, cards flipping all over the place. But let's see what we got for your Moonology card, all right? So for you, Sagittarius, we got your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. You know what? That's the truth of it, right? Your hard work is going to be paying off. If you put that hard work in, you put that time in, Sagittarius, it's going to pay off big time, right? Like I say, you got to get in there and put the work in. So thank you so much for being here, Sagittarius. I appreciate it so much. If you want to help out the channel, you can leave a like down below. You can subscribe to the channel, share this video. Check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos too after this one. Thank you so much for being here, Sagittarius, and I hope to see you in the next video.